陽光あふれるアメリカ西海岸のデルマープラザ、自然との調和を考え作られたショッピングモールの一つです。
地球遊談はですね、もうそれは確かに立派な人もいっぱい出てきますけども、いかにそれぞれの立場でね、みんながこう遊びながら、あるいは仕事しながら、地球に自分がどう関わり合っていくかということを考える、楽しく考える番組にしたいと思ってるわけです。ですからもう今日は本当に紙一枚から、都市まで、短い時間の中にバラエティいっぱいお見せしたいと思っています。
まずはじめにデザイナーのロッド・ダイヤー氏を彼の風変わりなオフィスに訪ねました。
アメリカのデザイナーたちは最近どういう傾向の仕事をしようとしてるんですか。そのデザイナーたちに影響を与えていることっていうのは。
I think that as far as a transformation for me as a designer, I've been within, I would say, the past 10 to 15 years, much more conscious of the environment, whereas in the past we all took it for granted. We never thought we were going to run out of trees or paper. I think that with my awareness, particularly for my business, that and what I've been influenced by people around me, my peers that have also involved in the environment, in pollution, in the ocean, and all the aspects of what's going on. I think that I would say within the past 10 years, it's become stronger and stronger in the sense of me changing as an individual, and that there's a need to really to get the message out to everyone, and whatever I can do from my standpoint, we're going to do it.
特別ですね、環境問題についてデザイナーたちがどう関わり合っているか、特にあなたはどうしているかですね、それをちょっと知りたいです。
We do a tremendous amount of work in the entertainment industry. We do motion picture advertising, we do movie marketing, we do corporate work. We just recently did a book for Rambling Rose, a movie, a very good movie that just came out recently. And we did a book, the full-color book. It's printed all on recycled paper. This was done for the Academy Awards, where it went to all the Academy members. And that is a book printed on recycled paper.
これはすごいあれだね、紙のリサイクルペーパーのこの自然の色がすごくこの時代がかった映画を引き立ててますね。And
then recently I opened a restaurant, and the letterhead for the restaurant was done on recycled paper, all the stationery products.
That's your restaurant, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
It's very popular now. Yes.
Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
That's very popular. That's another piece of the postcard that was sent out as a mailer. Also again on recycled paper. As is my company's stationery. All my product, all the stationery for my company is all recycled product. And then this was done for Seeds, a store that my wife owns. And again, it's a store that it's called Seeds Organic Garden, and it deals only with environmentally safe products. They only sell products that are, with no chemicals, and that will, help your garden grow and your plants grow and your vegetables and what have you. And then they have accessories as well, but all their stationery was all done on recycled paper as well.
どんなお店かちょっと覗いてみましょう。
ロッドダイヤーさんに紹介してもらって、奥さんのキャサリンさんのやってるシーズっていう店に来ています。これはちょうど、ハリウッドに近いロサンゼルスといいますか、その大きなラブレアという道に面したところにあるわけですが、どういう目的でこの店をおやりになったかお伺いしたいと思います。
Well, our store, the purpose of our store is to provide information and merchandise for people who garden naturally. without chemically, what we call organic gardening. We chose to locate the store in a very urban setting because we feel that people who are city dwellers are also concerned about the environment, and even if they have a very small space, whether it's a patio or a small yard, they care just as much about how they grow things. And many people like to grow things even when they don't have very much space to do it. And in the store we provide not just the goods for organic gardening, which would be natural soil amendments, natural pest controls, but also things like books and the more fun aspects of gardening, like wonderful watering cans from England, gardening hats, and beautiful pottery. We also carry a large selection of seeds, vegetables, herbs, and flowers, some of which, as many as possible, are organically grown, and also from a company that specializes in importing seeds from Europe and Asia.
何しろもう種ですね。種から始めないと本当の自然食も自然生活もないということで、非常にコンセプチュアルな名前だと思うんです。シーズっていう店の名前は。それからやっぱりその自分の庭一つから始めると。これもこう大きなその地球という環境に対して何か行動する、アクションするための一つのきっかけでありますから、それはやっぱりアクションの種だと。だからもうガーデンって自分のちっちゃな庭であってもマンションのちっちゃなベランダであってもそこから始められるんじゃないかっていうのがこの店の提案なんではないかと思います。What is this? Earthworm.
These are earthworms.
Yeah.
These are they live in the soil, and they're a sign of a good soil, and they also help to improve the soil.
This is live.
Yes, so they live in the garden.
I see.
We also have a way of composting with worms,
I see.
where they eat the kitchen waste, and they make a fertilizer, which we use in the pot plants.
That's important.
And,
Yeah,
yes.
I see.
Yes.
So how about this? Is this a rod design? Rod dye design?
This is a rod dye design
I see.
for the label.
And
And
how the inside? What is this?
inside is feather meal. Is poultry feathers, and they're crushed into little pellets, and is a good source of nitrogen for the plants.
I see.
So this is a line of all different, we call them soil amendments, and they add nutrients to the soil, each very specific.
そしてこちらはサンタモニカにあるエコロジーショップ。その草分けともいえるお店に発案者のフレッド・シーガルさんを訪ねました。
どうしてこのね、私は見て非常に素晴らしいと思うんですけども、どうしてこの店を考えられたかで、どういうやり方で今やっておられるか、そのコンセプトと一緒に聞きたいと思います。
I've been working for many years in world peace for a safer, more healthy environment on our planet. And I felt that since I was in a business where we were selling toxic merchandise, that maybe I could be helpful in making a change and evolving all of our existing stores and all stores all over the world to start to think about merchandise that was ecologically sound and healthy for the environment. And so thinking about that, I said, well, I'm going to open a store, find people who are already pure in the field and understand it, and then find other people to learn from the role model people who do understand, and put them all together and have an ecology store.
Yes.
And that's what we've done. In addition to that, we have an information center as you come in, an ecology information center that can provide our customers with all kinds of information about what's going on all over the world, all over the United States, and locally in our Santa Monica community.
で今後こういった店をもっとこう広めていきたいのかどうか、その辺、ここ1店舗をねさらにもっと大きくしてこういう運動として広げていくのかどうか、その辺聞いてみたい。
Over 25 years ago, I opened the first fashion jean store that was ever opened. And in answer to your question about am I thinking of spreading this, yes, but on the basis of the way the concept of jean stores at that time opened. For other people to use this as a role model, come here, we'll provide them with any information necessary so that they can open stores like this in different parts of the world.
やっぱりこの人はこういったね商業とか店を通じて大変たくさんのことを言おうとしてるんですね。だから店っていうのはメディアだということが非常に彼の言葉がよく分かったと思います。
サンタモニカで同じようなお店を開いている日本の方がいます。
でなんか新しい、地球志向の店を作った人がいるってんで見に来ました。この店のオーナーの浅見さんを紹介します。コンセプトというかどういうところにあるんですかね。
やっぱりですね、リサイクリングですね。身近なことでリサイクリングとか、全般もっと広い意味での環境保護ですね。空気ですとか、水の問題、食品の問題、いろんな問題がありますけども、それらをひっくるめて、エコロジーですね。そういうものの考え方をなるべく多くの人に分かってもらって。
しかも分かりやすくね。
そうですね。そういう考え方を広めながらですね、そういうことを取り入れながら、普段の生活の中にもっと取り入れていこうじゃないかと。で、そういうことになんていうんですか、執着してもね、もう生活は楽しめるんだと。そんなに堅苦しいことを言ってるんではなくて、かといって特定のことをしろと言ってるわけではなくて、もっと身近な生活のですね、一部一部にそういう考え方を入れていけると。そういうアイデアを提供するというか。そういう意味ですね。
大事なことですよね。例えばこれ材料が特徴がある。
これ全部要するにノコギリで切った木のくずですね。ソーダストをノントキシック、要するに害のないそういうのりで圧縮されたボードなんですね。ですからもう完全なリサイクルのマテリアルです。
床がなんかまたなんか自然ですね。これただ剥がしただけです。
これはもうただコンクリートを剥がしてただワックスというかニスを塗ったみたいな。
自然光ですかね、あれは。
そうですね。なるべく光も自然のものを取り入れようと。スカイライトが出てますし、
なんか面白いよくできてますね。
人々が遊び戯れるベニスビーチ。この浜辺の一角にオフィスを構える建築家ジョン・ジャーディ氏。デザイン事務所の社長である彼の手掛けた作品はカリフォルニア州内のショッピングモールだけでも10を超します。まず最初に彼の哲学、人間と自然、そして作品との関わり合いについて語ってもらいましょう。
Whole history of significant architecture that has been documented has been essentially the better thinking population being in service to the prince, to the king. They're serving the elite society. We are in a radically new era now where the common man has become the prince and the elite has become somewhat irrelevant. So all of our work attempts to take the life of the ordinary citizen, the ordinary human being, and to in effect glorify that and to give it as much honor as possible, as opposed to simply exploiting the common man, which has been the typical way of all governments in all history. The other big question about this is man in dominance over nature? Is nature in dominance over man, or are nature and man one thing? And they are, in my opinion, clearly one thing. All of that, everything that I have learned about architecture came to me and made sense in one day standing in an Italian hill town, which is an urban network built anonymously by many people, who's not driven by a single man's idea, and yet exudes this powerful sense of the human intellect and the human genius, and it exudes this fantastic symbolism of the harmony of man and nature. The whole city is made of the earth that the city sits on. The forms of the city are in respect to the forms of nature. When you see an Italian hill town at a distance, you're not quite sure whether it's rocks and natural appearances or whether it's man-made. To me, this is the high moment of art when this sort of thing happens.
これはねあれなんですよ最多って言ってね四国のすごい綺麗なまだ農耕の典型では農耕社会が残ってる素晴らしい山の中をまあやっぱり人口も減ってきたし何かしなきゃいけないというところでどうしたら自然を壊さずに楽しい場所ができるかということを考えてるわけですけどね。For instance, could you explain what is this?
Well, first of all, the Saita project is almost a perfect example of what we're talking about. Here is a place that is being constructed in absolutely raw nature, absolutely beautiful, the wonderful expression of nature. Yet people come here to celebrate the machine, which is the dominance of nature and the making of machines, but brilliantly so. So the object was to capture that way that keeps both in balance, allows the powers and forces of nature to come forth, and to allow the powers and forces of the man-made to come forth and have them sit in harmony. So the way one would go about this is to begin to simply abstract the natural forms that are evident. You see, we're starting off where nature came this way to make these forces. Then we come in here this way, and we come out that way to make our forces, and we end up with these non-lineal, distinct, growable geometries within which all the pieces fit together. They are anonymously done in the sense that anything that happens within this is the purview, is the area of responsibility of a single individual, whereas the collective is guaranteed by the larger geometry that we are imposing upon this. So this one happens to be an ultimate example because we're dealing with something where nature's presence is very much felt. Secondly, this place's most primary reason for being is not to be able to functionally allow people to come to this village to rent hotel rooms and condominiums, to be able to have nice dinners, to go and watch automobiles and motorcycles race. It is a very complex human experiential machine. So we try to make the variety of many, many kinds of experiences, which when hooked together are like music. You see? So that this thing is very carefully orchestrated to be a lineal, experiential symphony, if you will, a piece of music. Then, as we get further and further, as these become more and more finite, then we begin to make more and more things that are much more in the domain of man. And everything we do is that way. And humility is the key word. Yes.
都市計画とかね建築というものを通じて我々はまあ人間の住む場所とか楽しむ場所とか、まあ、遊ぶ場所とかっていうものを一生懸命模索してるわけですね。どんなねやっぱり自然保護や環境問題がどうこうと言っても人間はやっぱ都市文明から離れられないと思うんです。だからその都市文明とその人間がねどうしていったらいいのか、特にこのロサンゼルスが典型的なその自動車がなかったら生活できないという都市文明の典型のような街です。
Well, I think that whereas we are on the beach, we also out here is the greatest example of community life there is in the whole city of Los Angeles. So, in a sense, we're in nature, but the Venice Boardwalk is probably one of the most exciting human experiences to be found in anywhere, and certainly in Los Angeles, as well as the Venice community, because it's a great example of all of the many races, many groups of people coming together and living together in a very beautiful way. Los Angeles is if you can solve the problems of Los Angeles, you can solve the problems of the world, because Los Angeles created the working model for everywhere else. And what we think we know about Los Angeles now is that it is a very thin grid that expands out with no edge. Los Angeles is edgeless. It has no edge. It just keeps moving and moving and moving. And clearly, humans can't comprehend that. In order to love something, in order to care about something, you have to be able to hold it. You have to be able to have it be yours. Something that has no edge and is so vast can't be held. So the solution, we think, for Los Angeles is to break it down into a series of smaller towns which all fit together so that people have the pride of neighborhood. When you go to the San Fernando Valley, you have miles and miles and miles of the same house.
Yes.
And the same streets with the same signs. That doesn't have to be that way. You can begin to develop distinct districts, distinct neighborhoods with distinctive colors, distinctive landscape, distinctive street scenes and so forth. And so that what we are, our biggest project right now in Los Angeles is the MCA project, where we are attempting to build a new town in the field, in the grid of the city, which has within it all the things that a city needs. And it is a pedestrian city, not an automobile city. And so, and if it works, and I think it will work, it's a built example of what to do. And then it stands as a model, an urban model of how to deal with this vast, edgeless grid. I think it's, so Los Angeles, living in the big experiment is the right thing to do.
Yeah. So your action is a really good example for decentralization.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also remaking communities.
Yes.
So that is maybe one in the future answer. So.
Yes. I think that the great lesson is Venice, Italy, where we got tremendous density, but in a dense, thick spread rather than a thin, very deep, big spread. And Venice, California is very much like Venice, Italy. This is one of these cohesive components within a bigger component. This happens to be the creative city. Everybody here is in the creative business. Some are artists, painters, musicians, and all of our street scenes that we have out here are expressions of all of that. And all the people that come here come in nature, but they also celebrate, human beings expressing themselves creatively. So it's a perfect example of one of these centers within a center. Definitely decentralized, but purposeful. Not just one after another of the same thing. And you can see it all when you look at it.
どうしてね、今まで日本の場合でもね、都市計画であんな綺麗な富士山がある前にあんなに工場をなんで建てたのか、ね、新幹線で通るたんびにもう富士山の前に煙が上がってる。あそこは工場を建てるべきではなかったとかね、ここは人がもっと働くべきだ、ここは人がもっと楽しむべきだという、そういう要するに脱近代というかね、その文明後の社会の中でもってんね、日本の国土を見直す時期に来てんじゃないか。それはやっぱり地球にどううまく住むかということと全くつながってくる問題なんですよ。ですからやっぱり東京ばっかり今向いてますけどね。で東京でも真ん中ばっかり向いてますけどね、僕はやっぱりこれからウォーターフロントだとかもう山のそばとかいろんな職種によって、それから生活のライフスタイルによっていろんな住み方がやっぱり行われていっていいんじゃないかと。それがもうロスにはこうやって起こってるわけですよね。
一枚の紙から建物まで、一人からの出発が大きく変わる。ロサンゼルスで私たちは実感することができました。